This is a search result for, I think, a search, you are buying fake degrees online. Now, I deliberately did two searches. One was buying fake degrees online, and the other one was buying fake degrees in Nigeria. I just wanted you to see that you don't exactly, it's interesting to see that international, globally, it's a practice. Many of our broadcasters are not competent to be broadcasters. They are not in the league. They cannot even tie the shoelaces of people like John Momo. Okay, what's her name? Ruth Bennett, Mr. Opia, CNN Orwell Brown. Those were the real journalists. Those are the ones that we used to sit down to listen to them broadcast news so we could learn our English and make it better. I used to read Professor Olatunji or Dr. Olatunji Dare because I wanted to improve my English. I used to read Dr. Rumi Abati because I wanted to improve my English. I don't dare go into any Nigerian newspaper now and do that. It will be the worst thing that will happen for me because it will make my English worse. I would not recommend to my child to read any Nigerian newspaper to learn how to write or use the English language. It's that bad. So the ones on TV, they are the worst of them all. Okay? Because like I said, they themselves, when they publish stuff on the screen, even my daughter is correcting what's on the screen. See, can you see what they wrote? Tenses are off the mark. The use of grammar is wrong. Right on TV. So who are they to come and start pontificating about what the people in Katsina did? They are not better because there are no standards anymore. It's all gone. Everybody now is cutting corners with very few exceptions. So let's be real. What we're seeing here is a reflection of the entire degradation in the education system of Nigeria, and the fact that nobody is willing to challenge the people running the system to introduce checks and balances to stop this decay. Now, what is the way forward? I'll tell you this. I've been screaming it before and I continue to scream it. You see, it's impossible to correct this thing anytime soon or in any decisive manner because PC and internet technology makes it people not to be motivated to need to do it. You see, technology has eliminated the need for people to have that level of competence that was required before. I told you, as I said, artificial intelligence, all of that, all this software that automatically corrects sentences for you and all that, they make it so unnecessary for people to feel the drive to make the change. So what we need to do instead is provide something that kind of is a support system. Okay, if your child is going to have to compete in the marketplace with others who are not going to follow the rules and are going to cut corners in terms of getting their proper qualifications, it means your child cannot hope to get any fair and impartial opportunity in the marketplace, because the people that are even going to be taking decisions are probably like those people that are cutting corners that are his own competitors. So they are probably going to give preference to those guys who are like them as against your child who's going to come and make them look incompetent. If your child has gone through it right and has all the skills and competence, he's going to make those people who are in those positions who don't have it look incompetent, and they don't want that. So they will make sure they block him out and employ the one that's like them so that they can all be in their pond of inferiority and mediocrity. They won't want your son to come in there and make them look bad. That is why you find that there seems to be something called anti-intellectualism right now. The competent people are under attack from a majority who are incompetent and mediocre. That is the reality. So what is the best thing for you? What is the survival strategy you have to adopt now if you are not willing to join the crowd? It's simple. Get skills. Get yourself skilled in a manner that puts you on a whole different level. Get your child skilled in a manner that gives him a competitive advantage that they cannot surmount. That is the key. That's why I've been screaming for years. I said, look, if I see, because I saw, based on my own experiences, when I came into the marketplace as an entrepreneur, I saw what I was going through. People that could not match me even halfway were telling me I would not get the job that we were all applying for. The same way, I mean, in terms of as entrepreneurs bidding for training opportunities and all that, training contracts. And they were telling me they would get it ahead of me, and they did, and they were mocking me. And I told myself, why would these people choose these guys over me? Why would these people have a better advantage compared to me when I'm the one that can actually deliver value? I realized it had nothing to do with merit. It had nothing to do with merit, and it had more to do with who knows who can give what. And I wasn't prepared to give anything. I wasn't prepared to know anybody. I just wanted to do a good job and add value and leave the place. So I realized that, okay, what I need to do now, if I'm going to compete successfully and favorably, is to get myself skilled in a manner that makes me to command the attention and interest and payment from people who are ready to get serious results. People who are prepared to go the right route because they want to get authentic success. And it's very simple. Look for people that are putting their own money on the line and don't want to waste their money. So I began to work directly with business owners who are trying to get results. So people who are running farms, for instance, turned out to be my best audience because they knew that they wanted somebody to help them to make sure their 20 million naira investment in poultry layers was not going to be a waste. So they wanted something that would help them along those lines. And I came with a solution, and it was clear that my solution worked. So they embraced me. All right. So skills. So my coding skills saved my life. My web marketing skills saved my life because my web marketing skills made me get discovered through the internet. So I used those skills, I leveraged those skills, and I put myself in a completely different market. I began to serve a unique target audience in a niche market. Now, what I'm saying is that you need to do that for your child. That's the key. If you want to compete, even in paid employment, you're going to have to do the same thing. What is it that you can learn to do that will make even those people who are crooked decide that they need to have you at all costs, even though they know that they themselves are not competent, but they will not mind having you because you're going to make them better. You have to develop your child to have that ability, that skill, that know-how, that extra bit of knowledge that puts him on a completely different level from all those who are playing that dirty game. If you don't do that, your child is going to struggle to survive, or he or she will join the crowd and become one of the army of idiots walking the streets, living lives of mediocrity and messing up the whole society. So that's the solution. The solution is skills. Only skills can save you in this kind of environment where everything is deteriorating and decaying. Because remember, the people that are messing up the system, all right, are people that believe that they themselves, okay, must be on top at all times, even though they know they are not competent. All right. So because they are not competent, they will not want somebody that's competent to come in and join them, because that person will therefore displace them by demonstrating superior abilities. So they will not let competent people come into the system. Instead, they will bring mediocres like themselves to be in the system. So mediocres will be in control. Now, once mediocres are in control, what will happen is there will be a progressive decay in the society, in the system, whatever that endeavor is, whatever that institution is, it will continue to die slowly. It will not get better because mediocres will not. That's why they are mediocres. They are not going to aspire for high standards. They are going to continue to wallow in their ignorance and their self-delusion. Okay, they will continue to support one another in the nonsense they are doing. They will not allow those who can improve the system to get in there. So if you want to come in there, they will reject you, they will repel you, they will block you. So your only hope is to go and improve yourself, to do something that they cannot but ask for, that they need and cannot deny needing. If you cannot get them to do that, then you look for a completely different market to offer yourself to. But I'm saying that if you want to really make yourself competitive, get a skill that the market needs. So it means that apart from your academic qualification, whatever it might be, you have to go and find what it is you have natural talent and passion for, and develop it to a point, to a level where you can market it and get paid for it. Something that you can do better than any other person on the planet that you're likely to meet. Then begin to use it in addition to whatever academic qualifications you have. But that skill is what you are going to lead with. It will be the one that will open doors for you. Then you begin to leverage the other abilities you have academically to complement it and to make yourself better and to make yourself succeed more and to make yourself deliver more value to whoever gives you that chance. The thing is, the minute you have that skill added to your arsenal, it's going to make you more attractive to people that are looking for real solutions. You have to target people that are looking for real solutions, and you cannot do that by going to the place where there are mediocres. You're going to have to now spread your wings, go out and look at a wider audience to appeal to. But like I said before, only skills can save you in a market like this where mediocrity is becoming like the order of the day. Only skills can save you. Because when people want a tailor, they want to go look good in a party, they go to the best tailors. If people want entertainment, they don't want mediocre entertainers. They want the best entertainers, somebody that can really make the audience that they are going to bring together feel that it was worth their while to have come to that event. So the event organizer, no matter how mediocre he is, wants the best entertainer. So if you can be the best entertainer, if you have the skills and talent to become a good entertainer, develop it. The same thing, they want to make shoes, they want the best footwear maker, they want to build a house, they want the best guy who can do it. Those are areas where they cannot compromise, because they know if they compromise, it's going to be like to their own detriment. It will be like self-sabotage. So they cannot compromise on those fronts. Therefore, go and develop skills in those areas. Only skills can save you. When the People who are going through the academic system choose mediocrity. The only choice you have is to fall back on skills. Only skills can save you. I hope you listen to this. I hope you take this advice. And if you do, I assure you, you'll find that no matter what happens in your environment, you will always be on top. I wish you well.